Uh,
Hey James, what's up? I just finished seeing my mom. I'm in Venice now. I just visited my mom. I gotta go drop something off my sisters, and I'm headed back to the Cape, as we like to call it down here. There's been quite some. Yeah, I'm actually heading further away from home first. I gotta go an extra mile or two. Yeah, I just invested a new Chevy. Mom's doing good. She had a good time today. My sister took her out for lunch, so I came by for like after dinner time. Just I had to do a yard sale today and for the Ashley. Oh, which was dude. There's a couple other ones. I think you saw the new thumbnail that they made. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty funny at the same time. Yeah, that's all Zach's doing. Yeah, Ashley just decided to have a yard sale at the last minute, and it's just not fun getting up to. I mean, I help her out and everything. It's just that I don't make any money from the yard sale. I mean, I made money hanging out on my phone. It's like 2 days work. 160 bucks, putting all this stuff out for 2, 3 people even. I'd rather donate it and give it to someone in need. And I'm not saying that money's. I mean, money is money. It's just that there's always some in Florida yard. So there's always a couple people. I mean, it's probably everywhere, but you have people who come real early and then they want to take all your good stuff and to give you no money for it. What's the weather like over there, James? Right now it's 79 degrees. It's nice out. I'm in the 40s. There's not a time in the year that I'm happy about being in the 40s. I'm sure that'll clear up pretty fast, though. You're telling me you haven't seen a day below 80 since late March? Because I've seen a day below 80 since late March. .42 in rain? Oh, that's the worst kind, that cold rain. That's the kind of thing that'll get you sick. Permeates your clothes and your body. Yeah. I don't like sleeping in a room without a fan. Overhead fan's okay. I prefer like a floor fan. Oh, 70. That makes more sense. Yeah, there's a lot of shit to take there at 42 and raining. I probably would get sick immediately from 42 and rain. Usually I would get sick during the first cold snap of the season, and I'd be okay most of the time. The past few years I haven't, but yeah, man, I would have my heat on. Like if it's below 70 in a room I'm sleeping in, I'm extremely unhappy, and that's just from living down here. I wasn't always that way. In New York, I would, yeah, that's the problem. Part of being a mod is stuff that obviously isn't spam, but YouTube somehow marks as spam. You can unmark, so that's good. I think it's going to be a Wawa night because nothing else is going to be open by the time I'm in Cape Coral, because I'm going to be leaving Venice around 11. Well, at least it isn't happening in the middle of winter where you're getting like, negative 25 Celsius or something. No, I haven't eaten yet. I ate earlier today around 1:30. I ate a decent amount of food, but I have not eaten yet. I like to go home and then eat. And I'm just gonna try to sleep as much as I can. Yeah, Wawa's place to go. If I can still stand by then. I don't know where I'm gonna put this pole. I guess I'm just gonna lay it next to the garage, but. Yeah, I actually don't have a working oven. I have a toaster oven, but not a oven. The heating element's broken. Oh man, there's no lights on or anything here. Man, it's not necessarily a terrible thing. Just there's a couple lights on. All right, let me Hey Dan, we're running where you were. Give me a sec. I gotta just put my sister's pole saw up here near the garage. Gotta close it because of bugs. Sorry, guys. Tombstone pizza. I haven't had one in a while because we haven't had a working oven in, I don't know, at least a year. I forgot like what ovens do, honestly. Yeah, I could imagine it would definitely, I know that a lot of people suffer from like I forget what they call it. It's like a cold weather, cloudy depression thing. It's a big problem in like the Pacific Northwest, I know, because it's like cloudy and cold. Sorry to the message Ashley because I can't call her because then I lose the. That's it. They would try and make an acronym out of it called like SAD. We learned about it, I think, in high school. Yeah, I mean, there are times when I've been homebound all day, and that's my own fault. But it can be especially bad for people in colder climates. I mean, I learned about it before I moved to Florida, but it's a real thing. I'm sure that there's definitely been times where I've been depressed for being around the house. It's more been just I don't want to be out in the heat, but yeah, I need to exercise. I'm glad that I got the exercise from doing the yard sale, but a lot of times the work that I do is really at the computer. It's definitely no joke. That is an overpriced car wash there. Don't ever go to the Eager Beaver. They charge me like $120 for a wash and a hand wax and like cleaning my I don't know in like a tiny coupe. The one I got in Cape Coral is much better. All right, hold on. Now we're on 41 here in Venice. I haven't gone too much further north on a stream with you guys. I should one day. I just don't go to Sarasota that often anymore. Right now my sister's house is getting replumbed, so there's no running water. I actually was gonna go in there and be like, oh yeah, I'll wash my hands, and I realized there's no water. Thankfully I have like an economy-sized tub of rubbing alcohol in my car. So yeah. I'm going faster than 46. I don't know what that thing's talking about. Yeah, the middle of the winter in Central Florida, it's not warm enough to like say want to go out and go in the beach. And it's definitely okay like in Miami and South like 100% of the time, and then here it's good like 95% of the time. I think Ashley's asleep because she's not answering my messages. And this time of year is probably the least likely for red tide. You're gonna like July, August is when it would start if it were to start. The water's not as clear as it used to be, but there's always hope. Like, I hope that they got fresh bakery items at Wawa. So I hope. Oh man, I forgot about the Jubaeopsis. That would have been a great palm. I accidentally sold them, man. I feel so bad. I knew I held them back, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to grow these. I'm going to sell them. I should be able to get more from the same source because I trade with them. And the next time I get them, I will make sure that you get some. Okay, yeah, not a bad idea. Okay, there's no one on the road here. It's out of season, Sunday night, 11 o'clock. Yeah, we can go over there for sure. I was there Friday night and I got stuck in a rainstorm in his garage while he was welding. Yeah, this is nice. This is like Florida that I miss. This is what Venice was like 15 years ago. I prefer being up at night in Florida because it's not like it's cold outside. Bring that speed up. Yeah. All the fun stuff happens, besides the beach stuff, all the interesting stuff happens in Florida at night. Okay. Oh yeah, the Cryopsophyllus. Yeah, I will eventually be able. I might have some left over. I will send them to you if I do. I have an unnamed species of them, so. Orlando probably has the most unpredictable traffic of any city I've ever been in. Besides maybe a couple European cities, but hey Chris, what's going on, man? Yeah, that's why the best beaches, in my opinion, are down here. Manasota Key. Siesta Key is overcrowded, but Manasota Key is the best. It's like 90% as nice as Siesta, but with no people. It's kind of a secret that's kept around. You know, no one really likes to talk about Inglewood, but it's a cool town. Oh, you got sand fleas? I haven't seen sand fleas in a long time, personally. But I don't go to the beach that often. Yeah, they're not fun. Yeah, red tide can be like getting bronchitis. It's no fun either. So I really don't go. I haven't been to the beach to really swim in, I don't know, last time I swam on the beach, probably 4 years ago. It's kind of disgusting when you think about it. It's fertilizer, runoff from Lake Okeechobee, creating an algae bloom. Thankfully, we don't get into Cape Coral in the canal somehow. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's because of the way the water flows. Really, that's weird that my if they are, I'm sorry about that, because my seed supplier is pretty reliable. You know, I didn't double check because a lot of them look similar, and I haven't gotten either of those seeds in a while, so I just kind of took his word for it. And sometimes my quality control is off. See what happens when the first leaf comes up. Yeah, Lemon Bay is just the only thing that really kind of slightly, not even really. There's a couple creeks. That's about it. Nothing big enough to cause an issue. That's weird. It says there's 5 for me. But I think I'm delayed for you guys. Come on, let's make this light. I know we're not going to make it, but I'm just going to be hopeful. Oh, we're going to make it somehow. The only other thing I might do is I might do Taco Bell, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm on 41 coming into Northport here, heading east or south. I'm between Venice and Northport right now. That's kind of, well, I mean, I'm in Northport now, but it's not like the actual town, just technically the city limits. I'm headed south to the Cape. It's hard to tell because there's no traffic, you know, and it's dark. Yeah, I don't know if I can eat the Culvers again. They're open till midnight in Cape Coral too, but I'm not gonna make it, I don't think. I'm a solid hour out from home. I don't know, we'll see what happens. There is no traffic, so that is a plus. Yeah, the Taco Bell on the Cape is open till at least 2 a.m. even on Sunday, and I think it's open till 3 or 4 a.m. on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday. The pavement just kind of like goes so well, I'm definitely not stopping at this light after that. I don't know why that light would go red. There's no one. it can get brutally hot in Chicago too. The thing is we don't get as hot as you guys get, but we always stay like hot. So my concern would be like not having air conditioning on those days. Yeah, you don't have to buy any, Dan. I owe you more than that. The Crassophylla will do well in the shade. I would just kind of make sure the leaves stay a little bit, in the hotter, drier months or whatever the dry months are. I forget. Just make sure they kind of keep. They're not like a rainforest plant, but they do grow kind of in tropical areas. But they're cold hardy. Not that you need that, but they can handle some rough weather as far as some drought, low humidity. Yeah, it's consistent, but it's consistently hot. It's the winter time that's kind of inconsistent. I don't think there's anything to just eat in the house and not have to. Sorry, guys, I just haven't scrolled down. The cops love pulling people over this time of night. Some people do love cold weather. My dad seems to love it. I'm not quite sure why, though. These are the kind of lights that you need to make if you want to make good time here. I've seen Chicago get very hot. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do the toning on a green shirt though. That's the only problem. I'd like a green one. Like you just want green with a black logo, like black front. Because Brandon's gonna have one printed out. I just gotta see how it would look in green. I guess green with the black logo would be fine. Everyone's going slower than me. It makes me nervous. I could always get Waffle House, which is not really the best thing to eat. I don't know what's worse, Waffle House or Taco Bell. There we go. Light green. Okay, I think that is a good color. If it's like Kermit the Frog green, I don't think it would look. I guess it is a light green. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking doing. I'm just not go the ground beef route. Ashley likes it, so maybe I could wake her up and make, I could actually hang out with her. It's been I feel like it's been forever since I got a chance to just relax and watch a little bit of like Hell's Kitchen. That light scared me. I thought that was the cops. I got a guy messaging me. See, this is the thing. It's like, sorry guys. Yeah, Dylan, I'm probably gonna go for someone like, Taco Bell has that lighter menu that's like easier on your stomach. I mean, at least it's supposed to be. I've never seen a 100-degree day in Florida. Actually, even though I haven't seen like 32 or I haven't seen snow in 15 years, I haven't seen 100 degrees either in 15 years. So, as interesting as that may be or not be. It's nice this time of night, except for the fact that there's cops everywhere. And I've been pulled over doing 53 and a 45 in Northport. Then asked if I was drinking. Then asked if I had, had any firearms. Unnecessary, Obviously, I'm not up to any good. Like it's like the cop gets pissed off when like he pulls up and I roll in the window, and it's obviously like I'm sober. It's obvious I am not. Like they run a plate, they can tell it's running on someone that is not. If you're gonna cut me off, boy, you're gonna fucking hurt me. What a dumb motherfucker. Oh, we got a red light coming up. Oh, now he's pulling away from me. That's okay, boy. I'll see you soon. Is he really turning left? How drunk is this guy? See, he's just like, he's in a straight lane. Please don't turn left from there. I mean, he literally like was gonna clip me if I didn't slow down, so. Yeah, there's gonna be a highlight reel. Hopefully I'm still alive by the end of this. And I'm not even that mad about it, really. I mean, I am mad about it, but I will say, if I see him at the stoplight, I'm gonna, say a few things. More out of sarcasm than anything, but. Yeah, it was just totally unnecessary. Like, the smart thing to do is to brake. He's just avoiding me now, but. Like, what is he doing? He's got to be drunk, because, I mean, how dumb could you be otherwise? He puts his left turn signal on when he turns right. At least it woke me up a little bit. I know leaning on the horn isn't like necessarily the best thing to do there, but maybe he had to wake up. I mean, I'm going a speed that I'm not necessarily think is a good speed to go, and these guys are like, I mean, they're going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. I'll tell you that. I'm not, but you're not getting away from me, buddy. Not that easy. Sorry, guys. Please stay red. Please stay red. Look at this. Oh. That's not worth it. That guy's lucky. I wasn't gonna be like threatening or anything. I was just gonna. Yeah, man. The thing is, in Chicago, I think people actually know what they're doing, though. They're aggressive, but they know where they're. That guy was way too. That guy was like a foot behind me when he pulled out. There was just. Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, but down here, like in Miami, it's really sketchy. Like there's so many fender benders in Miami, and then this is what happens in Miami: you get in a fender bender, both parties get out, they start yelling at each other in Spanish. The cops come, they try to figure out what's going on, and no one wants to take the blame. Or you have a fender bender in like Virginia, and it's like, oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tap you like that. I've never driven in Chicago, so I don't know. But like in New York, you'll see that sort of thing happen. But he didn't like accelerate and pass me. He just passed and then, yeah. Any major city's gonna have that. A lot of people in Miami like learned to drive in another country that didn't have like very hard laws to pass. Even though I'm making great time, so I'm not going to make Culvers, unfortunately. This was the Culvers in Punta Gorda I don't know about. I'm going to get something for Ashley, I guess, at Taco Bell. Dylan, the way they do that is they actually find out, they take the old part, and they will find either like a Russian or like like communist Eastern Bloc equivalent of it, or they will actually make it themselves. Like a lot of the electrical stuff they can kind of use. A lot of those cars that are made in communist countries are running off 6-volt, and they have to like rearrange it so it works that way. Yeah. Yeah, and in Florida, you're allowed to have a paper plate for 30 days. I don't know if it's like that way in California. A lot of the more lenient states have that, but like states like New York and California, I'm pretty sure don't allow that. I'm gonna guess Illinois doesn't allow that either, but like I see it a lot out of Texas, Florida, South Carolina, even like North Carolina and Virginia. Yeah, I would probably go to Wawa and get something, but like I had a sandwich for lunch. I don't really want a sandwich for dinner. I know I like Texas plates. They're awesome. In Florida, the way it works in Florida is you pay a lot to initially get your plate, and it's not that much once you renew it. So To get an, it's called a new plate fee. It's $225. Oh, I know, Dylan. I might do it. I don't know. We'll see. And then it's 225, and then it's like my truck costs like 55. It depends on how much your vehicle weighs. My truck is like $55, but like Ashley's is only 45. So it's pretty cheap, and there's no inspection, safety, or emissions. So you don't have to worry about that. Like Virginia has like state property taxes on cars, which is really annoying. Yeah, Tennessee plates are nice. I like Georgia plates. Plates I don't like, I'm trying to think of like plates that really I find like, I really don't like Ohio plates. I don't really like New Jersey plates. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's reasons to raise the fees if they're going to a good cause, like, the environment. But like plates for non-automobiles, like motorcycles, I think are like $40, and trailers are like the same, or maybe one's 40, one's 15. I can't remember anymore. But I know I'm making pretty decent time considering I left. I don't know. Maybe you guys can check a timestamp of when I left, like my sister's driveway, but. I'm kind of indifferent to the Illinois plates. I think New Mexico plates are kind of cool. They're like yellow. It says Land of Enchantment. On these windows. It's still 80 degrees out here. Cops would have sit right here at the 30-mile-an-hour zone. Doing 45, it's an easy ticket for them. Oh no, that's cool. I actually don't know what those plates look like, so. Oh, it's no. Yeah, I saw that. That's the part I don't really like about the Illinois plate. Some plates weren't meant to be like interesting. Like Hawaii has a cool plate. Hawaii definitely has the coolest driver's license in my opinion. Has a big rainbow on it. I mean, not that I'm like a big rainbow fan, but at least it's colorful. Yeah, trying to mash it all into one thing. The Michigan plates these days, like pure Michigan. I like the old ones better. I'm like the only person on the road here. Tasmanian plates. Yeah, I can't say I've seen any of those really. I'd have to Google what they look like, but I'm guessing they look pretty cool. Oh, there's Tennessee Second Amendment plates. I don't think Florida has that. Florida has a lot of specialty plate. When I first moved here, there's only like 5 or 6 different types. Now there's like 40. They got a little too like far with that, like save the ferrets plates and stuff. That's not really a plate, but something like that. Yeah, I mean, like that's why I like I used to like old New York plates instead of like New York and the Empire State. It still says it, but it's like they try to go retro with the yellow and blue from like the 60s, but it didn't really work. I like New York plates from like the 80s and 90s. And the 2000 to 2015 plates weren't that interesting. I guess you could always get chicken nuggets too. I don't really feel like sitting. I don't feel like getting out of the car. Like I feel like so tired and I want to fucking drop sleep. It doesn't make any sense. Pass out. Okay. Cool. 2002 is the first year of the good Ultimas. Yeah, they should have Palm Father plates, black with a red outline. I'll have to lobby for that. Cops usually the cops like to hang out in these kind of zones where there's a lot of room for them to hide. And in Florida, unlike other states, I found this out the hard way, that they don't need to have their parking. They don't have to have any lights on. Like in New York, cops have to have their parking lights on if they're speed trapping. Yeah, the orange thing. Oranges are kind of like a dying business in Florida. They used to have the Georgia on My Mind plates. Those are good too. I'm just gonna take this way because it's faster. This guy, I don't know where he came from, but he was not, either ran a red light. Yeah, Georgia actually isn't even close to like the highest grower of peaches. You'll find that in California. Florida would make a lot of money. They made like a Miami Vice style plate, but I think that they're too afraid of like making it look like like they don't want to associate themselves with like coke dealers. This guy is wasted. You guys can't see this? Here, I'm gonna pull back. Watch this. This guy is like swerving. Not going anywhere near close to the speed limit. Watch this, he's gonna drift a little bit. Here we go. No, not that much. He's not really holding any sort of speed. Alright, I'm just gonna keep on going here because that guy's probably as drunk as the guy that cut me off. Yeah, he had a bad swerve. I think it was out of view of the camera though. I would, but I can't call while I'm on the phone. Let me ask you a question. Do you guys think I should call the local sheriff? I have to get off the stream if so. Oh. I'm sure he's not sober. It's just hard to really. Most of the time, they don't really seem to care. They care about when, like, I don't know. I've seen guys on the highway like swerving everywhere, clearly like either methed out or whatever, and that's when I have called because they're like, but it's not. I don't think he poses a danger to anything. There's nothing out here. He's anything's gonna probably crash into the ditch. So yeah, I mean he might just be really tired. I've been there. I'm not saying it's okay, but I just don't want him like rear-ending me because I've been rear-ended by a drunk driver, so I'm just a little bit on the receiving end, if you could, so to speak. It says Naples 53 miles. They're gonna call the cops to me one time for being drunk off seltzer water and have like empty cans all over me, sleeping in my car. Okay, yeah. So, Dan, let me get my vape real quick, so I can warm up my mouth here for that pronunciation. You guys type it out. I know what you're talking about. So, when pronouncing someone's proper name in the Latin, it's clear in the air. When pronouncing someone's proper name in botany, you just go ahead and pronounce the name, and everything else is Latinized. But the name of the palm is Johannes Tasmania is the genus, and Altifrons is the species. Yeah, most only larger cities here in Florida have police. Like Venice has police, but Northport has police, but Port Charlotte does not. Punta Gorda has police, but like North Fort Myers does not. Cape Coral has police, so does Fort Myers. It really depends on where you are. And their jurisdiction's kind of small, the police, but the sheriff has jurisdiction over the entire area. But yeah, there's a guy named Johannes Tasman that plant's named after, or Johannes. That's why people just call it the Joey palm, because that name's kind of long. I'm getting tired and I'm hungry now. I know, man. I wish you lived in Darwin too. I should have asked you when you were there. Yeah, but Memphis is, I don't know, what is Memphis, like in 7B, 8A? Oh, it smells so bad. It smells like, okay, you know what it smells like? You know when you ever gone to like a bathroom where there's urinals and the toilets are so bad that someone decides to do number 2 in the urinal and they think that the urinal cake is going to do the job, but it doesn't? That's what it smells like right now. Oh God. It burns your nose. Makes you want to take a shower just smelling it. smells like someone took a dump in a urinal. In Miami, oh god, oh, I'm like on the verge of gagging. It smells so bad. Yeah, Dan, I would be very happy to get a contact there. That would be awesome. Oh man, it smells like, oh god. It smells like baby food farts. Yeah, Dan, get in touch with me, or let me if you have his contact info. I'd happily, I owe you heaps for your help, not only with that seat, but the other just in contacts. So that's so awesome, man. You're a legend. Yeah, Atlanta, another massive city that just won't stop growing. Atlanta, Nashville. What else is growing? Orlando, Charlotte. Alright, so now we're coming into North Fort Myers here. Suddenly all these cars on the road, and I'm doing 10 over, so these guys are, again, I mean, there's cops here. I guess they don't really care, but yeah, I noticed Memphis is not really a booming city like others. I think it's just I know there's a lot of crime there in some parts of the city. Memphis seems like a very cool town down the Mississippi. They built 300 skyscrapers. God. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm going 20 over, and these people are still. Wow, that's insane. I don't even know that's sustainable long term. I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be sustainable, but it's good for your job. Miami's building a lot of skyscrapers. If you see Miami in like the 70s versus today, it's like it's unrecognizable. I think people realize the speed limit's 55 here. I'm doing 65, and that guy, I don't know, man. I guess I just don't care about getting like a $200 ticket. I don't get it sometimes. Where maybe I'm the one that's getting bunked. Now, papaya trees are different, are in a whole different class. Plants, pineapple. They're definitely unique. They're very distinguishable, as I'm sure you have seen. Yeah, I didn't know Chicago was growing that much. Usually, big cities like that tend to kind of like slow down when they get that large, but. 261 for that. The one is backwards. I don't know if that's like. It says 26.1. I wish that were the case. I could fill up for like 350. And I've seen how far the suburbs go in Chicago, like Aurora, Joliet, Rockford, not Rockford. Is Rockford technically? Yeah, it's almost like there's like a suburban decay in a way. I mean, it's from downtown Chicago to like Joliet or Aurora, isn't it? Like over an hour. Because some suburbs of New York are like easily an hour and a half away, like in real time. Sorry, guys. Like when I lived on the eastern end of Long Island, like pretty much all of Long Island is urbanized, except for a few small farming areas. And where I was from, and people would talk about commuting to the city from like where we were. It's 2 hours. One hour with no traffic in it. I just wouldn't want to live in a city of that size. If I can't wear sandals in the middle of a city, I don't want to live there. Like if my feet get black. I wore sandals in New York City for a little bit when I went there in 2011. My feet were black and I just felt like I couldn't do it. Okay, 32 an hour. Like that's understandable. I mean, it's 20 minutes to downtown Fort Myers from Cape Coral on average. I think you guys have seen that. Man, I could almost make it to Culver's. No, I couldn't. My clock's a minute fast. I don't know. I can still try because I'm going that way anyway. I'm probably not going to make it, but... Let's see if... I can't believe I was that close to making it too. If I get every single stoplight, there's a chance I can make it. I'm gonna try actually. See if they're still open. That'd be pretty epic. That's like an hour, basically an hour flat too. Because my clock in my car says 11:49. I know it's 11:50. 51. Yeah, 9 minutes to get there. It's about 2 or 3 minutes to the light here. Another 5 minutes to Culver's from there. I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of pushing it, especially I see it hitting this light here is not going to be good. Let's see what happens. Maybe it's just the light left-hand turn. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to focus on the making it to Culver situation. I'm going to bank on it. Yep, turning green. Thank you. Pulled over now by the Cape Coral cops. can't believe I'm actually this close to getting Culver's. I can always get Taco Bell. Sorry, I'm just so focused on food now because I'm so hungry. Yeah, pineapple. Most trees will crack asphalt, including many palms. Some won't do it because their roots are just not that strong. But a lot of the larger ones generally will. That's not a copy. Okay, so I'm at Pine Island. There's a chance I could make it there. I did not think that was possible. I got a green arrow. I can fly down here and then. Okay. Yeah, I was watching YouTube videos on these mega projects that China is doing. Like they're setting up a whole area like Beijing, Tianjin, and Hubei. They're making a whole like $130 million. I'm sorry, 130 million person sort of megalopolis, all connected by railway and stuff. Pretty cool. And then the Pearl River Delta, which is Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and Dongguan, and Hong Kong and Macau. There's another like 90 million people there. That's a lot of people. Between that, that's like 2/3 of the U.S. population. Oh no, this could be done if I can meet this. This is one of my okay. China actually has the most. India is the most densely populated, although Nigeria is quickly overrunning it. But China has the most people. I believe. You might be right, actually. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try and get there. I mean, technically I'm showing up before midnight, so we'll see what happens. I got a green light here. I don't know if that's gonna hold though. God, so many. This is the last green light I have to make. I'm just gonna try and keep the green going. Come on, baby. Just one more light. Please don't give me Taco Bell. I can see the line for Taco Bell is longer than it should be for midnight on a Sunday. The love for Taco Bell in Cape Coral is a little bit absurd, if you ask me. Alright, it's 5 of... I can still get a cod dinner, technically. Maybe. We'll see. Oh. I'd pay $20 for one right now, honestly. That's what I'm hoping for. Please be open. All the lights are on. Please be open. Please be open. Please be open. Oh, if I didn't make those lights, I would have had no chance with it now.
Thank you for choosing Culver's today. What can we cook fresh for you?
Awesome. You guys are still open?
Yep, we're open till midnight.
Yeah, sorry. I just to give you a last minute order like this. I appreciate it. Can I get a 2-piece cod dinner, please?
A 2-piece cod dinner? Is fries and coleslaw okay with that?
Yes, that'll be fine.
All right, what else can I get for you?
And can I just get a grilled chicken sandwich?
And a grilled chicken sandwich?
Yes, and that'll be it.
All right, so we got the 2-piece cod dinner with the grilled chicken, and that's with lettuce, tomato, pickles okay on that?
Sounds good.
All right, grilled chicken and the 2-piece cod dinner. Any ketchup or salt for the fries?
No thanks.
All right, he's gonna be 1702 at the window.
All right, thanks. Oh my god. There's the line of Taco Bell's like wrapped around, yet here, I don't know why it's not. Hi, how's it going?
You're good. It's gonna be 1702. How you been doing today?
Doing all right. Just got back from Venice and tried to make it back here in time. Sorry, I know you guys are probably trying to close up.
You're fine.
Okay.
Can't resist Culver's food.
No, I couldn't, especially over Taco Bell.
Yeah. Did you want a receipt?
Sure, I'll take one.
All right. Let me get this receipt for it, and then just wait here. We're getting
Sure.
everything for you right now.
Okay, awesome, cool. All right. Oh my god, the greatest thing ever. Yeah, Zach, I got your message about that. Sorry, guys. I don't even feel like.
There's the receipt.
All right, thanks.
And then just wait here. We're getting it all for you right now.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
My pleasure.
Okay. I think Bangladesh might be the most densely populated, like, larger country. Macau is, but it's so too small, and it's not technically a country. I do agree with Dan. No, there isn't. That's just a hurricane. Well, it was a hurricane cut palm that's growing out of it. Or was carrot topped. Surprising, I didn't get. Surprising, I didn't get the 3-piece cod dinner. But if I'm hungry, I have other food. I just don't have like a dinner. And I'm getting Ashley a grilled chicken sandwich because it's Mother's Day. I haven't gotten her anything. I think she's sleeping because she's not answering my Facebook messages, so. Sorry, I was on a mission from God to get here in time. I just didn't think it was possible, and I suddenly saw what time it was and how far away I was, and Culver's, yeah, Culvers. So yeah, we probably got another 5 minutes left in the stream. Dylan, I've gotten a couple random trolls, but one guy wasn't really a troll. He was just like unaware of the fact that I wasn't gonna allow like blatant racism and like disgusting stuff on this chat. He thought it was like a bunch of like dudes grabbing their crotches, like hanging out, talking about the good old days. And that's just not, I mean, it's fine until you start talking about like, I mean, he was talking about like underage girls and stuff, and that's just the kind of thing that YouTube just gonna like strike you on right away. And then he messages me on my business page, and he's like kind of sorry about it. So yeah. Like my food is ready. I'm like the last customer here before they. I'm definitely gonna be jetting out of the car once I. Yeah, I got really lucky. They're definitely closed now. Yeah, I checked. Thankfully, I didn't. I checked my front bumper before I got it live. Thank you very much. Wow, that's a lot of food. Thank you. All right, have a good one, man. Thank you.
You as well, my pleasure.
All right, thanks. Oh, it's like, oh, it's nice outside. And I realized there was air conditioning from inside the. Yeah, they're locking up the. Right. What do you have to do with the dentist still? And just a cleaning? See, I don't fear the dentist. I don't like going to the doctor. Oh, when I was in front of the camera, you mean? Is that what you guys were talking about? I was actually looking at this brown thing that I thought was like dog shit, and it wasn't. It was just like, I don't know what it was. Just it looked like a brown dog toy, I guess. I thought it was a palm seed. It looked like a hyphene seed, but obviously that's just me being like way too optimistic about that. So I'm gonna try and wake Ashley up with this food. She's so tired. She got like 4 hours of sleep doing the whole yard sale thing. Oh, it smells so good. I just want to hug it. I want to caress it. Yeah. You know, they always do. They're going to do things the perfect way there. They're always going to tell you that you're not doing things the right way. It's just the way that they do. My dentist isn't as pushy about that because they know me personally. No, I've never seen that pineapple. I didn't get the curds. I just got the fries. I don't have spindle seed right now, Zach, but I'm going to be getting it once the next bunch of seeds ripen on the tree that I get them from. So it should be like a couple months. But I might get lucky and just find them. There, a lot of people just chop off the bracts, so they don't actually get them. I mean, they don't actually let them ripen because they will kind of come up underneath the tree or under the palm. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be jetting out of here once I get home because I'm so hungry. Oh, it's barramundi. It's funny you mentioned that because I heard about that fish, but I've never seen it offered before. Obviously, cod doesn't live in the like Indian slash. I guess what's the body of water that where you are, Dan? Like, what's the smaller body? Is it like the Sea of Java or the? I don't usually eat breakfast. I usually wait until lunch, and I'll have a sandwich and chips or like hummus. I only eat twice a day. Are you asking Zach? It's bad not to eat breakfast, but my breakfast is usually coffee. Yeah, it's a good idea to eat breakfast. If I was doing more like outside or around, I would probably eat. It's almost like I have two dinners really because I eat and then a little bit later. This guy just. You guys saw. I don't know if you guys. I mean, it's not a big deal, but if he did it while I was coming through the intersection, I would have been a little bit more upset about it. Yeah, eating healthy on days you got to work is always good. I usually will bring like when I go work outside for like consultations, I'll bring like a thing of fresh fruit. Usually like some Nutri-Grain bars and then like a lot of water, like a lot of water. If you don't bring any water, you got to work outside in Florida, like you're just done. Yeah, I'm sure anything Greek is gonna be great, I imagine. Maui and Hawaii, yeah. Okay, Indian Ocean. Okay, I didn't know where it turned into the Pacific technically. I know it's probably east of Darwin, but there it's more of like a sea than it is an ocean because Papua New Guinea and Irian Jaya are there. I guess all of Western Australia borders the Indian Ocean there. And the water looks beautiful from your pictures. Definitely nicer than our water. Thanks to our governor is Rick Scott. He had the lowest approval rating. Well, I mean, now he's going to be a senator somehow, but yeah, at one point he had like 11% approval rating, and his nickname now is either Skeletor because he's so like skinny and white, or Red Tide Rick because he allowed the flushing out of the lake into the rivers to cause red tide, the runoff from sugarcane fields. I don't know how he got it reelected to the Senate. I did not vote for him. Okay. Araforacy. I'll have to look up the pronunciation. And there's some outlying islands there, especially when you get to Northern Territory. And if you ever get to Catherine, yeah, you remember Skeletor. You ever get to Catherine, let me know. I'll get you in contact with a really nice, probably the largest cycad grower and exporter in the world, outside of like a habitat area. His name is Joseph Perner, or Joe Perner, as you go by. All right. Oh, clean. All right. Arafura. Okay. I'm sure it's a different accent. Ham bread sounds delicious. You know what else sounds delicious? It's Culver's. So, guys, I'm gonna get going for now. It was awesome talking with you guys. Thanks for, you guys entertain me as much as I try and entertain you. At least I like to think that I entertain you guys. I'm so tired and hungry. It's been a long day. So I'll see you later, Dylan. I'll see you in person soon. Dan, I'll talk to you later. Zach, same there. Same here. Oh, see, I'm getting delirious. Pineapple. Oh, fresh pineapple. And fresh. That does sound good. Pineapple, thanks for watching. And I think that's everyone that's on for now. So until next time, I put out a new vlog too, so check that out. Amazonian Palm.